Hello guys, in the last class we have discussed about the differences between a prokaryotic cell as well as a eukaryotic cell. So at that we will come to the end of the prokaryotic cell. Today's class is about the eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells, that is having two terms, eu and karyon. Okay, eu means prominent. Here the karyon means nucleus. Karyon means nucleus, the prominent nucleus, advanced nucleus or well developed nucleus in case of a eukaryotic cell, right? It means that inside the cell there is a genetic material that is covered by a prominent nuclear membrane, right? One more thing, the cell has all those cell organelles, all those membrane bound cell organelles like mitochondria, chloroplast, all others, ribosomes, vacuoles, lysosomes, etc. Right? But when we say eukaryotic cell, we have two major organisms to discuss. One is plant cell, other one is animal cell. So among the two the major categories of living organisms, eukaryotes, one is plant cell as well as other one is animal cell. So in this class we will briefly discuss about the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Okay, maybe the structural difference or the biochemical difference. We will see those differences in detail. Okay, we will keep on listing and we will find the required explanation for that point. Okay, so major difference of a plant cell is, plant cell contains cell wall. So cell wall is present. Here in animal cell wall is absent. Cell wall is absent. Okay, of course the cell contains the cell membrane. But here the plant cell also has a cell membrane. In addition to the cell membrane, the plant cell contains the cell wall. The plant cell contains the cell wall. So the cell wall, which is rigid, strong and supportive. Because of this nature of the cell wall, one more thing, the cell wall is made up of three major chemicals in plant cells, that is cellulose, hemicellulose and pectin. Cell wall is made of cellulose, hemicellulose and pectin, and it provides the many of the functions. Because of that, the plant cell is more rigid, stronger than the animal cell. Okay, because of this the cells are undergo plasmalysis, but they do not undergo breakage. Okay, therefore cannot be destroyed by plasmolysis. But here the cells can be destroyed by plasmolysis. We will discuss plasmalysis in plant cell. It is just nothing but the shrinkage of the protoplasm due to the presence of a hypertonic solution. Means high concentration of salt, high concentration of sugar, etc. Okay. Then a cell must have a nucleus. Cell must have a nucleus. In plant cell, the nucleus is towards the periphery. In animal cell, the nucleus is at the center. Okay. So next point, nucleus is peripheral. In animal cell, nucleus is central. Then what makes the nucleus to be peripheral in plant cell? What makes the nucleus to be central in the animal cell? Yes, the major thing is a large central vacuole. Vacuole is larger in plant cell, central in plant cell, which will push the nucleus towards the periphery. But in animal cell, the vacuoles, if present, they are smaller and they are freely moving in the cytoplasm. They are freely moving in the cytoplasm. So the vacuoles do not affect the position of the nucleus. Hence the nucleus is central in case of animal cell and the nucleus is peripheral in case of plant cell. Right. So because it is just because the vacuole, which is large, single, central, and it is permanent also. It is present throughout the life of the plant cell and it is permanent. But in case of animal cell, vacuole is large here, here it is small. It is single here, in animal cell it is many. If it is central here, here it is peripheral. Lastly, it is temporary. It is temporary in case of animal cell. Okay. Because of the vacuole, the nucleus is peripheral in plant cell. Because of these vacuoles, the nucleus is central in the animal cell. Right. Okay. Then, when we say plant, plants are autotrophic. Means the plants prepare their own food by the process known as photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. And for photosynthesis, the plants have plastids. The plants have plastids. The plants have plastids. So, next point will be plastids present. Here in animal cell, plastids are absent. Absent in case of animal cell, they are present in case of plant cell. Then what are plastids here? So plastids either of leucoplast, then chromoplast, chloroplast. Here chloroplast means green, leucoplast means colorless, and chromoplast means other colors other than green. So these plastids are absent in case of animal cell, present in case of a plant cell. Mainly the chloroplast which performs the photosynthesis, which is present only in case of a plant cell, not in case of a animal cell. Okay, it is the major difference. Then one more difference here. In a previous video we discussed about spindle, that is about mitotic spindle. These spindles in case of animals are formed by, in animal cell the mitotic spindle are formed by the centrioles, one of the cell organelle called centrioles. So the centrioles are present in case of animal cell, but the centrioles are absent in case of a plant cell. So the centrioles are the cell organelles which are responsible for the formation of a mitotic spindle. They are present in animal cell and absent in a plant cell. But best question for NEET is, centrioles are present in animal cell, they will form spindle. Yes. Plant cells do not have the centrioles, even then they form the spindles. How? That is the question. So this is the question for you people, for you students or the viewers. Find the answer for this and add the answer in the comment section. Okay, or else you will get the answer by the end of this chapter. This is the question is, animal cells have a centrioles, they will form mitotic spindle during cell division, but plant cell do not have centriole, but they form spindle. How? Means which part of the plant cell form mitotic spindle? The question is, which part of the plant cell forms mitotic spindle? Okay, so tell me the answer in the comment section, or else wait till the chapter completes. It means further videos. Okay, it's about spindles. Then after cell division, there is a process. In cell division there are two processes. One is karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Cell division is of two steps, karyokinesis and cytokinesis. So karyon, nucleus, division of nucleus. Cytoplasm, division of cytoplasm. Karyokinesis means division of nucleus. Cytokinesis means division of cytoplasm. So in karyokinesis what happens? One cell having one nucleus, the nucleus divides into two, that is two nuclei will be formed, that is division of a nucleus. One nucleus to two nuclei, that is called karyokinesis, division of nucleus into two. Then after that the cell has to divide the cytoplasm equally. Cell has to divide cytoplasm equally to form two equal cells. So this division is called as a cytokinesis. This is called a cytokinesis, right? So the difference is in cytokinesis in plant cell as well as animal cell. Okay, first I'll write, then I'll go for the explanation. Cytokinesis by cell plate formation. Cytokinesis is by cell plate formation. In animal cell, cytokinesis by constriction method. Cytokinesis is by constriction method. Okay, let me explain it. Here in plant cell what happens is, let us make it clear better. So in karyokinesis, one nucleus divides into two nuclei in the karyokinesis. But in cytokinesis what happens is, in the cell having two nuclei, the cell plate forms at the center of the cell. Then the cell plate moves towards the periphery, from center to periphery. So moving towards this center, moving towards this periphery. So as a result, the cell divides into two. As a result, the cell divides into two. Just this is the cell plate, right? So karyokinesis cytokinesis in plant cell takes place by cell plate formation, cell plate method. But in case of animal cells, constriction. So let me draw it again. A cell having one nucleus undergoes karyokinesis to have two nuclei by a process called karyokinesis. Then after karyokinesis, the cell starts inward growth. This inward growth is called as a constriction. It is known as a constriction. Later on it will undergo deepening, lastly dividing the two cells, two daughter cells, right? So this is known as a constriction. Okay, so this is karyokinesis. This is a cytokinesis. Here it is karyokinesis. Here it is a cytokinesis. Okay, so this is the major difference between plant cell as well as animal cell with respect to the cell division. Okay, so this is enough about this differences between plant cell as well as animal cell. If you find any more differences in plant cell as well as animal cell, please add those in a comment section. Okay, if I get, I will also add in the comment section. If I get a better comment, I will better pin the comment and you can see the comment at the top. So to get more such videos from our channel, please subscribe to our channel. And if you like the video, if you like the teaching method of what you are getting, better share this video with your friends and your colleagues and your students if you are a teacher. Okay, thank you one and all. Jai Hind.